What's going on, PLC? This is the Voices Season 10 Week 8 podcast, or episode. It is a little late, I understand. It just completely skipped my mind this week. Like, I didn't think about it all week. I think I did early in the week at some point, like, okay, get your Voices stuff up, right? Then I just completely forgot about it until Thursday. During my match, I was like, wait a minute, I need to edit that. And then completely forgot about it again after my match, and on Friday, didn't even think about it at all. And then here I am Saturday, I'm like, wait a minute, I need to do that. So here we are. It's late, I understand, I apologize, but it's okay. So we have 2 contributors this week, so yeah, I hope you enjoy. I'll see you guys in chat. Peace.
At this point, Season 10 has been one hell of a roller coaster. We started out with a very trashy start, 5 freaking losses in a row, and nothing went our way. But then prior to, just before mid-season, we did have our first win, which was a 4-0 win versus Brian. That was a wild match, and then after mid-season, we had our S-Boy versus S-Girl showdown versus SB, and we pulled out another 4-0, as insane as that sounds. Which still, like, is very insane to me, because, like, him taking out my Pomod with, prior to bringing Gudra was very terrifying, because Pomod was my designated, Gudra check, and, like, I'm thinking, like, him not being a very serious Gudra set, like, definitely, like, made it easier on me. So there's that. But we pulled it out. We got our second win, another 4-0, and now we're looking towards week 8. We're facing Ares, and I'm terrified. We've battled him many times in the past. One memorable one that stands out to me was the first time we clashed. It was back in Season 6, Week 3, I believe. Yeah, Week 3. And I actually did decently well. Like, Gen 8 is the worst gen of competitive, but despite trashy max mechanics, I still did well, I feel like. I ended up only losing 3-0, which I think is decent. Ares is one of the PLC champions, so there's definitely some stuff to consider there. Like, he is good. But we are looking towards the week we're going into this season, and he has a freaking ring team, which can be pretty scary. There's Polytoad to set rain, of course. There is Basket Legion female, which has either Swift Swim or adaptability. Either way, he makes use of rain that way, and it hits like a freaking truck. He also has Meowscarada, so that's gonna be a sweeping freaking cat right there. So I'm gonna have to get around that. There's also Delphox, and that thing can steal stuff with Magician, or he could swap abilities if you wanted to. That also means he has his own Trick Room setter or Negator, depending on if I bring it. Who can say? He also has a Webs user in Araquanid, which means that's gonna be pretty bad. There's also Glamora, which I've faced earlier this season, like just before mid-season break, of course. And as we all know, hazard removal, yeah, non-existent on my team. There's also Murkrow, which is the prankster user. I could definitely see that thing coming. But yeah, there's a lot at stake here. Oh, and also, there's a Kilowattrel, which makes use of rain with both Hurricane and 100% accurate thunders. So there. This match is terrifying. Golden Go is also there, which cannot be statused or any form of that, so I really gotta think out the box here. Like I said, a lot at stake, but we aim to freaking keep our win streak going. It would be very darn bad if we throw it all away here. Because I personally think that losing here could really put us in a bad spot in regards to playoffs. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not that sharp in standings terms and such, but we'll see. But for now, we're looking to prep our best and play our best. So yeah, week 8, and it is what it is. And to everybody else, except freaking J-Wade this time, because you have been bullying the heck out of me lately, without freaking reason. But yeah, to everybody else, good luck with your matches. This has been Selina, coach of the Area Zero All-Stars, signing off.
Yo, what's going on, PLC? It's week 8. It's technically not week 8 anymore. It's actually Saturday morning. I'm recording my Voices episode. Voices just completely skipped my mind this week. And even in my battle last night, did we battle last night or 2 nights ago? 2 nights ago. It popped into my head. I was like, I still haven't edited Voices. And I was like, oh crap, I got to do that. And then just completely forgot about it again on Friday. So I always try to record something because I think it's fun. I think it's valuable. And here I am recording mine on Saturday, technically after week 8, but it's okay. So there is a lot I wanted to mention. That's why I'm actually going to record something real quick. Well, maybe not a lot I wanted to mention. I actually just wanted to speak to my battle real quick because I'm not sure how many times we've had like a number 1 versus number 2 matchup. And I know like in college basketball and college football, whenever you have the 1 and 2 going at it, it's like, that's almost like appointment television. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fun. Like, you have Texas and USC. You know what I mean? You have North Carolina Duke when they're number 1 and 2. Like, it's just cool stuff to see. And that's what's going on this week. So, not Zach, but Dan and I actually play this week. And Dan's currently sitting at 6-1 with a plus minus of 21. And I'm currently also 6-1 with a plus minus of 20. So I'm right there, like kind of nipping at his heels. And then Brendan's also 6-1. I just want to point that out as well because Brendan's having a good year too. But yeah, like number 1 versus number 2 matchup coming up. Whoever wins this matchup is going to be the number 1 player after 8 weeks with 4 weeks to play. So it's like they're in a really good spot. I mean, 7-2 is not a bad spot to be in either, but it's just cool to see. So that's really all I wanted to mention. Let's just see. I'll glance real quick. I haven't looked elsewhere. I actually know the outcome of a couple matches, so I won't speak to that. But Ty and Brian, I think they're both having a good year. Let's actually take a look at that because I'm pretty sure they both are. Ty's at 5-2. Brian is at 4-3. So that'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on. Who else is matched up this week? Speakman and Jalen, Ian and Jay. I think they both have the same record. Ian's at 4-3. Jay is at 5-2. So a little different there, but still 2 really good players going at it. That's a rivalry match, if I'm not mistaken. The Battle of the Hudson. Selina and Aris. That will be actually. I think I may know the outcome of that one, so I'm gonna just kind of keep it pushing. I completely skipped over J-Wade and Bosch at the top of the... For some reason, I thought that's where Dan and I were matched up at. But no, J-Wade and Bosch, that'd be fun. J-Wade just needs some confidence back. Bosch is still killing it. For, this to be his rookie year, he's absolutely going crazy. So good stuff to Bosch. Phil and Corey. Actually, Corey's having a good year too, so that'll be fun to see if he keeps that up. Phil, I think he has the 1 victory now, maybe 2. So he's fighting for his playoff life. But Phil and... wait, what the heck am I talking about? My brain just wanted to read that again. That was weird. Justin and Brendan. Brendan potentially looking at, having a, continuing his great year. Because Justin, I think, is struggling a little bit this year, but he's always just having fun, hanging around, which is awesome. SB and Mike, both players... I may know the outcome to this match, too. I don't want to spoil anything. But I just want to take a look at their standings real quick, because SB is at 2-5, Mike's at 4-3. Okay, so I thought Mike was still kind of on that bubble. But no, I mean, that's going to be a good... Again, I may or may not, I do know the outcome of that match, so it'll be interesting to see how that's going to shake up the standings. And then Sakuna and Zach. So Zach is... I think I beat Zach last week. I did. So Zach's coming off a loss. Zach's actually at 3-4, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just double check. I don't want to say anything incorrectly. Yeah, Zach's at 3-4. So this will be a good opportunity for him to try and bounce back this week. As Sakuna is kind of struggling this year at 0-7, but this will be a good opportunity for her, to get that win, because that'd be freaking incredible. That'd be the upset of the season to this point, and it would put Zach in a really interesting position at 3-5, and then it would also give her bragging rights for chat. And I know that we all kind of live for those bragging rights, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I mean that's week 8. It's going to be a good week. We've got a lot of really good stuff lined up. I think a lot of really good stuff has already happened. I know my match has. I don't want to spoil anything. Just go check that video out, or just wait till Monday next week, Tuesday next week when I update the standings. That's fine too. But yeah, that's my PLC Voices week 8 contribution for the week. So I will see you guys. I'm going to drop this video immediately, so it's coming out on Saturday today, so just be looking out for that. But yeah, that's all for now. I will see you guys in chat. Peace.